And we have begun, everybody. The show has started.
Yes, it has.
I'm Joe List, and that's Mark Chocolate Lips Normand over there.
I'm munching down on a chocolate-covered Oreo thanks to our guest who brought him in.
Sal Vulcano here.
Hey! You know Sal from Impractical Jokers, Staten Island, and maybe even the Tenderloins.
There you go.
I like that Staten Island is a credit.
That's when you know you're really doing it.
Right.
Yeah, it's more of a demerit.
Well, I haven't heard the word demerit in a long time.
I'm trying to bring it back.
I like it. We are eating on the show.
Sorry, these are
jeez.
phenomenal. I'm high. I'm very high.
What are those things?
Chocolate-covered Oreo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
Nice. Maybe I'll take one for a spin, but
Yeah. If I wasn't diabetic, I'd finish that.
not on air. Yeah.
Sorry.
Mark lost a foot last week, by the way,
Yeah, they chopped it off.
on crutches. Nothing to do with the diabetes, though.
No, a gator attack.
He misplaced it. Sal, good to see you. Thanks
Yes,
for
I'm
coming in.
a fan of the podcast, by the way.
Wow.
Yes, I listen to the podcast, and every time that I listen, usually for a few hours after the podcast, I speak like the two of you.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
How about that?
I can't. I like speak along while I'm listening.
Oh,
I'm always like, get out of here! Come on, you crazy.
That's fun to do. What, have you ever been offended by the podcast at all?
No, but I
God.
applauded him for his candor on the podcast, which I cannot believe doesn't get him into trouble. Then I found out that it does.
Wait, who's him?
Oh,
They
Mark
don't-
Norman.
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean? What did I candor?
You're very frank
Ah.
on the podcast. You really lay it on the line. You leave it all on the
Right.
dance floor when you do it.
I do, Frank
Yeah.
Sinatra.
I learned more about you than I ever knew that I would know.
Yeah, I mean, I think my parents should listen to this because they have no idea what I'm like.
Right.
Actually, don't listen. But thank you.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I try to keep it honest, and I think you do too.
We
as
go pretty
well.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be the
think
point.
so. But I don't fuck as many human beings as you do.
Right, that part is getting me in a little hot
That's-
water.
That's the hot water. That's the only real hot water we've ever gotten into, I think.
But
is
I'm also
the girls.
hot gash. So it's
Yeah, very frank.
it's a balance.
If a gas was hot, though, you'd be pretty disappointed. Warm. You want a
warm.
warm vagina.
It's a warm hatchet wound.
A hot vagina would be troubling.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how many vagina euphemisms we can come up with right now.
Hatch, cunt.
Hatch.
Wait, cunt is not a
Hatch?
euphemism, is it?
Well, you know what I mean. Term.
Eulogies.
All right.
Yes.
What are they called?
Euphemism?
I'll give you $10 if you lick your lips clean right now. You got
Oh.
chocolate all over them.
Oh, gee,
It looks
that-
like you just
I-
ate a chocolate-covered Oreo.
Is that what you call them? Assholes.
What do you call it? Gash, not hatch.
Gash.
But let's do hatch.
Snatch.
Snatch.
Oh, here's a one. Here's a gross one. Slit.
Ooh.
We used to say squish.
Ooh.
Who's we?
We, my friends and I,
Oh, okay.
and my dad,
In reference, like I got some squish.
my aunts. Yeah, we'd say kick her in the squish or punch her in the squish.
I
or,
like that.
and only with violence. Or squid, even.
There's an old school honey pot.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Then there's clam,
Uh-huh.
Oh, muff.
muff. Yeah. Beef curtains.
Yep.
Oh, meat curtains.
Meat
Yeah,
curtains, yeah.
beef
Roast
curtains.
beef.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Oh boy, we just lost
Puss.
all the
Puss,
female
pussy.
fans and the gay fans.
Well, we could do dicks, too. Cock, balls. But balls
Rod.
isn't one.
Yeah. Well, if you want to do the balls, we could do balls,
Testicles.
nuts,
Nads.
Cods.
gonads.
Pills, my uncle calls them. It makes me laugh.
Pills.
Kicked her.
My uncle says bells, kicked in the bells.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's fun.
Bells is good.
Yeah. Just because we know these doesn't mean we're bad people. We just grew up in
Yeah.
a place that
It's
was.
part of life.
We're fun people.
Frank.
Beanbag. A beanbag is one.
Oh, that's fun.
That was a
right.
great scene in Something About Mary. You two should be kissing my hairy fucking beanbag.
That's funny.
That guy.
Speaking of which, I love the Seinfeld references all the time too.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of Seinfeld
Keep up with
reference.
those. I keep up with those. I'm a big Seinfeld guy.
Yeah, it's something of an influence on the show.
you can tell. My
picked up on
father
it.
wore sneakers in the pool.
My mother has never laughed.
Not a smirk.
Tee hee.
Maybe.
All
right.
I said, huh? Oh, look at that picture. That's amazing. We might have to turn this television off at some point because it's very distracting. Leave it on, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's Anthony Cumia
Uh-huh.
on the picture. He's not on the show,
not
everybody.
here.
Oh,
Don't
no.
worry.
Don't
Surprise
you
guest.
fret.
Don't worry. That would really get in trouble then.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get into something spicy. Let's get sexy. Let's get horny. Let's get whatever.
You were just in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio.
All right, well, I can tell my Cincinnati, but I'll tell it quick because I want to get to Sal.
Oh,
here.
we gotta have
we
Sal,
got a
yeah.
goddamn celebrity in the house, for Pete's sakes.
Yes.
That's silly.
Are you a celebrity?
No.
Oh, come
No
on.
fucking way.
I've seen
Wow.
the honey pot you swim in.
No, that's not true at all.
All right, I haven't actually, but I assume you're doing all right with the hatchets.
Yeah, well,
John the Hatchet.
Yeah.
Trim is another one.
Trimmy.
Oh, trim.
Skirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's a general women, though, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like? The vajayjay all of a
Oh.
sudden.
yeah.
Oprah did it, and it's like everyone
Yeah.
does it now, and they think it's cutesy.
Too cute.
Oprah. Gross.
Yeah.
Nothing cute about a vagina.
What? I love a veg.
I love a vagina, but it's not cute. Like a penis is cute if it's little.
I've
Like
been
a
there.
hard dick is not cute.
Right. Well, if it is, you got a problem.
Right. Yeah. You got a little like when it's just a head with no body. It's cute. Like a kid dick is cute.
A kid dick is cute,
Yeah.
especially when they're red.
Yes.
Oh, what about kid dick euphemisms? Let's really dig deep. Let's dig deep.
PP, wee wee,
Sure.
Uh-huh.
pecker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Johnson? Would that be a kid? No, that wouldn't be a kid.
That feels very man to me.
Noodle.
Schlong, is that a child?
That feels long.
Yeah.
Okay,
Schlong
okay.
and long.
Hog, is that a child?
No.
No.
You got to fuck more kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hogan.
Hogan.
We had this conversation before. We used Hogan, but you never heard Hogan.
I don't know, but I like it.
That's
Yeah.
some penis on your son.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Just take Uncle Milty outside.
But anyway, if you told my wife had nice tits, I'd be like, thank you.
So I was in Cincinnati. I'll tell you the Cincinnati thing real quick because last year I did Cincinnati Go Bananas, and the kid that MC Josh O'Neill, wonderful guy. I already told the story, fucked up, but anyways, he's a great guy and a great MC. It was his first weekend ever MCing a club, and he was underage at the time too, and just a young, adorable boy. And after I did Cincinnati, I was telling the story. I was talking about him. I quoted 2 jokes. I was like, "You guys got to see this guy. He's a young, hot up-and-comer, and he's great." And then you go, "What's his name?" And I said, "Josh McNeil." I said the wrong name. After this guy, he's a fan of the show, and he's all excited because I said, "Hey, you got to hear these bits," and I said the wrong name. So fuck Josh McNeil. Unfollow him if you're following Josh McNeil. He's a douche. Swing over to the Josh O'Neill train because Josh O'Neill is great, and so now they've all been calling him McNeil back there.
That's fun.
It's fun, yeah. But one night I'm there at the club, and the MC or whatever the guy bringing not the MC the sound guy whatever
The God mic.
yes he's bringing up the MC and he goes, "Give it a going for the great Josh McNeil," and I have a panic attack because I'm like, fuck, I've been calling him Josh O'Neill all weekend. I'm like, I'm an asshole.
Right.
So I go to Facebook and I look it up, and sure as enough, it's Josh O'Neill. So I'm like, all right, I'm right. He's an asshole. This guy in the God mic is a fucking idiot. So I go up to Josh and I'm like, hey, this douchebag brought you up with the wrong name, and he's like, no, he's making fun of you. You called me the wrong name. So it was a weird roller coaster of emotions. But anyways, Josh, sorry about the flub 380 days ago.
Well, I'm sure he likes it now because he's getting a little press.
Yes, and he's a sweet guy, and he's grown. He hit puberty at 21. He's like a man now. He looks great and great jokes, and you look good. And then we went to Zips Cafe in Northside in Cincinnati. He works there.
Love
He made
Zips.
Have you been there?
Zips, no.
Oh boy, it's a great place.
Zips, Asian joint.
It's that's what I said. It's an Americana built in 1926, and they have the old menu there. Guess how much for a cheeseburger in 1926? Take a guess.
I would say a dime.
Yeah, I was going to go dime.
You fucked me. You see, you went too low.
20 cents.
It was 15 cents. You ruined my whole story, you jerks.
Sorry.
You should have said, but you should have known what I was doing. You should have said $2.
Yeah.
And I would have went, buckle up, everybody, 15 cents. But
Yeah, right.
that's all over now.
Sorry.
I'm
Wow.
off. I'm out. I'm leaving.
Is it still 15?
No, now it's $9.
Oh, they didn't keep the prices.
No, that'd be out of business. But anyways, he made us a cheeseburger. Sarah came and opened, which she was great. We had a great time. But he made the burger, he made the fries, and he paid. So thank you, Josh.
Oh, wow. He paid for you.
I think he gets a discount and then paid for the rest, I guess.
Jeez.
A sweetheart. I bought him Chipotle, though.
Yeah. There you go.
And that was the only 2 meals we had.
Yeah, show him
But
a
anyway.
taste of our restaurant.
So thank you, Cincinnati. Thank you, Zips.
Yeah. Hit a gong. We need a gong here.
Yeah, we should have a gong.
Nah, that would probably get
Gong's
us
another dick word, though. We got
Gong.
3 gongs.
Dong.
Dong.
King,
Let's make gong.
King Dong. King Don was the ring ding. Do you know this?
No.
You know, like they had the ring dings, but then there was a ripoff of it called King Dong.
Oh, wow.
What's a
And
ring
I
ding?
always thought that was crazy that they called it King Dong.
Oh, wow.
Right,
That's
right.
very
Yeah.
sexual.
Do you know what a ring ding is?
No.
It's like a yodel.
Yeah.
It's a yodel.
Ah, jeez.
Stop it.
Wait, I'm a Southern gent. I don't know these
It's
East
like
Coast.
like the Drake's coffee. You know all about it.
It's not East Coast. It's a mass-produced.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have Drake's coffee cake downtown. I'll tell you that.
Yodel, ring ding,
Is it a Swiss roll?
Yeah, similar to
that's
that.
that's like the cheap. That's like the
The shit version?
yeah, the shit version. That's Little Debbie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where you buy a sleeve for like $1.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
That's
Little
is great.
Debbie worse than Nabisco? Who makes Yodel?
Yodel, I believe, is Drake's.
Oh, Drake's. That's right.
Oh, we got I don't know what this is. Can we get a photo?
It's
Or
delicious.
something?
It's like a cake with cream and it's chocolate covered. It's like the size. It's a little dick. It's like a small dick.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, Little Yodel. Yeah, you can't beat it, by the way. And you throw them in the freezer. It's a really nice treat.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sarah and I eat Yodels in bed almost every night. We're
Wow.
fat. Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Here you have one guy eating them every night.
Yeah.
Here you have one guy never heard of him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
It's cookie.
It's the yin yang of the
Yeah.
cake industry. There.
See, you
Indeed.
got one guy in the boat looking that way, the other guy looking that way.
One goes east, the other goes west. So what?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
we
our
got a
producer,
Yodel photo
Andy, is
here.
bringing over a Yodel photo.
Oh, yeah, that's a Swiss roll where I come from.
Yep.
Yeah.
But let's
little
get
Debbie.
spicy here,
Yes,
Sal. I don't know.
Sal.
I know nothing about you. You're from Staten Island.
That's true.
You're a handsome fella.
Oh, you
Not
guys,
really.
Thank you.
But
I didn't
you-
even shower today. I'm high right now.
I haven't showered either.
I haven't showered as well.
Okay, great. That
That
feels good.
explains the seafood smell.
That's 3 no showers, 1 shower.
Lupe.
That's one tuck, one untucked.
Like to point my toes.
All right.
No, I'm high. I'm not even kidding around.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not a high person.
Oh,
I don't
interesting.
do it. I do it like
Really?
once every few months, if that.
Oh, you don't look high. You look very
I'm
normal.
fucking high, and I don't like feel good about it right
Well,
now.
that explains the Oreos.
Yeah, no, I took someone gave me a weed, edible last night around midnight.
Oh,
It's
great
still,
album.
It's still
Yeah.
going.
Wow.
Ah, man, that's why I was a little late. I was up just staring in the hotel. I was just staring at the wall till about 6:30 a.m.
Weed keeps me up, too.
Oh God, it's not no good.
You want to just go away, right?
Just to go away. You feel
Yeah.
like you're in your own like a mental prison.
Right, right.
So I'm feeling great.
Well, you don't look or seem stoned. You seem
No.
very well put together.
Thanks.
Can I ask a question? I'm afraid I'm going to hurt your feelings. We just met.
Oh, boy.
No.
You have a mark in your eye.
Yeah.
What is that? Is there a story behind that?
who?
There is.
Look at your right eye. There's like a red dot.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
seen that before.
Yeah, I'd never be offended by that. That's
Oh,
all right.
great.
Yeah. No, my sister hit me in the face with a Malibu Ken doll.
Oh my God.
Ah.
This
I
is
was
this morning?
No,
Oh.
no, this was like 30 years ago.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
wow.
Yeah, I think I was in 4th grade.
It went in the eye?
His hand went right into.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Fell back, hit my head, went to the hospital.
I'm so glad I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, a Ken doll into the eye.
Yeah, the plastic hand, and it was the one with the real hair.
Oh my God.
And he had on
Wow.
like some tropical shorts and nothing else. I remember it coming at me.
Do you remember the pain? Was it painful?
It was a blinding. She hit me in the eye, and I couldn't see out of the eye for a while.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Yeah,
Eye
for no
things.
reason. No reason.
Wow.
She called me into her room, and I was like ignoring her, and then finally I was like, she kept calling me, and I walked in, and I was like, I looked both ways, and I said, "Where are you?" And she jumped from behind the door, was like, "Ha!" Boom, just hit me in the face.
Holy shit.
Classic
Yeah.
Staten
Now,
Island.
did you take revenge on her?
I mean, her. No.
Should have hit her with
let's-
the
I wanna
G.I.
say-
Joe or
I mean,
something.
we've gotten into fights in our past. It's been a few months though.
Nah.
Like
Hit her in
and
the-
nothing physical for months now.
Yeah.
Wow. And then did you have to have that patch for a while?
I was fucked up. I thought it was gonna go away.
Right.
My dad says to me the other day, you know, that could turn into cancer. You should go to the doctor.
Ah,
now,
Jesus.
now I'm freaking out about it.
Thanks, Pop.
It's cool. I'm not paranoid or anything right now because of the weed, so I'm glad we brought it up.
Why would it turn to cancer though? It's a scar.
He said he saw something on the internet or something or other, and he said that I need to get it checked periodically because I don't know who to believe anymore. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
He's like, you need more problems in your life. Here, enjoy this.
That happened one time when I was a kid. Mike Leary was walking up the steps, we were going to the second to hang out in his bedroom or whatever, and there was like a colored pencil on the stairs, and he picked it up and he threw it behind him. He goes, "Heads up!" And our buddy Dave Smith looked up, and it went right in his eye.
Ah.
Same thing, and he has a scar, but his was like in the pupil. He has like a white mark in his pupil,
Uh-huh.
which is crazy.
That's
So
my worst fear. I actually have a OCD.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm working on this right now is if there's something pointy, if there's a pointy object pointing at me, like if you had a fork here and it was like angled up toward me, or you had a drink with a straw in it was pointing toward me, I'd have to, even if I don't know you, I have to be like, "Excuse me, I'm very sorry. Can I turn this fork upside down, or can I turn this drink
Wow.
around
Interesting.
so that the straw is pointing toward you?"
Is that a thing about OCD?
Yeah,
Because I have a similar thing. I've had that before in my life where I'm like, I don't like things pointing.
Yeah, well, for me, it's an OCD thing, and it gets bad. Like if I'm laying in bed and I look and there's something in the room over there pointing at me, I got to get up and turn it.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. But it's not always. It flares up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not good.
Wow. I think I have undiagnosed OCD because all these people that have diagnosed OCD say things, and I'm like, oh, I have that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, interesting.
Let me ask you a question. If something's bothering you and you can't make it right in your own head,
Yes.
how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel crazy and anxious.
Yes.
Yeah. I do that.
You get
and
tense and anxious.
I also have weird things that I have to step on where I'm walking and I'll see like a certain crack or a thing. I'm like, I'm going to step on that with my left foot.
That's
and
OCD.
I have to do that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
definitely
textbook
OCD.
Yeah, and I have weird things. And when I used to blink all the time, really
I remember that.
hardcore, and I'd do that, and people were like, that's OCD. And then I always flex my arms. I get nervous a bunch, and people have told me that's OCD.
We're
and-
brothers.
Yeah, I got all these undiagnosed problems, and I think I'm dyslexic as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely dyslexic.
Nobody ever told me that.
I have a thing where things have to be even. Like if I grab the door handle and push it open, I have to touch the back of the handle.
I mean, this has turned into a complete OCD anonymous.
Oh, really?
Well, not anonymous meeting because they know who we are, but we all have OCD, I think.
Wow. I just thought of it as like a fun game in my head.
Yeah,
interesting.
well, if that's the way you want to look at it, maybe that's a fix.
It is a fix.
I never felt it was a fun game. I felt it was, again, a mental torture.
Right.
There's a theme in my life.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
No,
let's
I
get-
sound like a downtrodden fellow. I'm not. I'm very jolly.
Let's get
Very
into some of
jolly.
this mental torture, though. I love
Yeah.
a mental torture.
Okay.
You've been tortured mentally?
Just by the ones who love me.
Oh, well.
Ken doll.
This is not right. I'm not this guy.
Whatever you
I'm
have
not-
on the list, get in there.
I'm not a
Oh,
tortured
but let
soul.
it out,
I
let it out.
jotted down some things just because I don't know.
We're not tortured.
some
We're
stories.
we're silly goofballs, but we got our problems, certainly.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
The driver on the way here, I only drove about 15 blocks from the hotel. Driver on the way here managed to tell me his entire life story.
Oh, God.
Told me that he goes, "Are you going home?" I said, "No, I got to stop up at 78th and Broadway." He goes, "Oh, they didn't tell me." I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry." He goes, "No, you have me for the day because the network because we had to do some
Oh,
stupid shit."
cool.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know,
Not
but
bad.
they have me doing things all day for free, so that the least they can do is
Uh-huh.
give me a ride. So anyway, but he goes, "Nah, you can take me to California if you want." And I was like, "Haha, I won't do that to you." He goes, "No, I'm serious." I was like, "We've done that?" And he goes, "Yes, I drove Billy Bob Thornton across the country and back."
What?
Yes, he didn't fly.
Wow.
And he goes, "I drove him across the country, stayed for 2 weeks, drove him back by myself." And then he said, we pulled back home. He got out to go to the bank, and then he came back out and tipped me.
Wow.
What do you want to play the game? What do you think the tip was? I'll tell you when this was. It was 1996. It was during Sling Blade.
Wait, I got
I'm
it.
gonna guess.
15 cents.
You
Ah,
got to guess? I got to guess.
$9. No.
I got to guess. You go.
I'm going to say $1,000.
I was going to say 10 grand.
Wow, that's okay. So that's good. It's $2,000.
Ah.
$2,000 he
You
took.
You
won.
ruined it again. You got to start going the wrong
What
number.
are you doing to us?
I'm
man?
bad with numbers.
Ah,
I said 15
jeez.
cents.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
$2,000. That's a
$2,000.
that's a nice
a
tip.
tip.
That's a nice tip.
Now, how far into that drive, if I'm the driver, how many states can you get through before you go, what's it like fucking Angelina? Come on.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
But
that-
this was before that, maybe. though.
Oh, okay.
Sling Blade.
Or Halle
Did I run the
Berry.
story?
Oh, yeah, right.
Or a monster's ball.
Yeah.
That was really something. Make me
was
feel good.
Yeah, make you feel good. I bought the DVD just to masturbate to that.
course.
shit.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. I don't blame you.
It was when they started getting marked down. Like it was like $9.99.
Right, right.
yeah.
I'm not an asshole.
Right. Boy, she was so sexy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't heard much of her lately.
No,
Halle
no,
Berry. What's she
no.
up to?
We're trying to get her on the pod.
Yeah.
No luck.
No.
Let's return my calls.
Yeah, but she was a nice lady.
Sexy as a big
Very
old
sexy.
pie.
The black community hated that scene, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, really?
There was a big uproar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How come?
because he's a white human.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a racial thing. So that's the thing. We're all fucked up. You know, Whitey gets a lot of the bad press, but everybody's got some issues.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in a black hood. They didn't like me.
I think a couple of people did bits about it, but like it's such a funny thing, the idea. And again, someone does a bit about this, and I mean to do their bit. I don't know who it is, but I think a couple people did. But the whole point of the film is this guy's going to overcome his racism. He's been racist this whole time. He's this horrible racist.
Right.
But he's overcomes it because he falls in love with Halle Berry,
Beautiful black
the
woman.
sexiest woman on the planet.
Right.
It's like, wow, he's lifted his racism because he's now attracted and likes the most attractive person on the planet.
You had to make a light concession.
It's like, they should have gotten, if it was the Precious Girl, it would be a
Right.
more compelling
Sit it back.
story.
Yes.
You know?
Uh-huh, yeah, good
Do you think
point.
there would have been an uproar if he banged Precious?
No.
Really?
I think it's the hotness that did it.
Oh, so then it's not a racial thing.
It still is a racial thing, but it's also an attract. Because you ever seen like a smoking hot blonde chick with like a dumpy black guy, and you're like, what you doing with him? But then you see a dumpy white chick with a dumpy black guy, and you're like, yeah, that works.
Right. I got you there. Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
If the scene was exactly the same, as intense, as steamy, with Precious, would it have turned you on?
Yes. Just because it's so gross.
Yeah, I think me too.
They're going after it.
Yeah.
And get that fat kid in there, too, with the Hershey bars. Throw him in.
Who's that?
He was the son.
Oh, I don't recall.
Oh, man. I'd like to see him.
Oh, in Precious?
No, in Monsters Ball.
Okay.
Remember her son was this fat tub of lard?
I don't remember
Fat
the movie
piece of
that
shit?
well.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and she kept slapping the candy bars out of his hand. Maybe it's weird that I remember that part more than the fucking.
Yeah,
I don't remember the movie. I just remember the fuck, because it was on a couch.
Yeah, and then it was on the floor.
Yeah. It was really steamy.
Heath Ledger was in that as well, and no one thinks about that.
And then, didn't he kiss his sister or something? No, Angelina kissed her
Jolie
brother.
kissed her brother.
Right, that's
And then
right.
she would wear its blood. No, she would wear Billy Bob Thornton's
Yes.
blood around her neck.
Yes, in a vial.
A bit of a kook, that woman.
Oh, she's not of a bit.
And then
It's
had her breasts
100%.
removed recently
Is that right?
to prevent getting breast cancer.
To prevent it?
Yeah, wasn't that her?
Well, that's the definition of prevention. That's a little out there.
Yeah, leave it. Take the cancer.
You guys didn't hear about this? There's a huge story. She's got no breasts.
I did. I shut it out of my mind.
But she had really nice figure to her.
But
Great
They
cancer.
took them right out.
Yes. Remember Gia? You ever see Gia?
Yes. Yes. Many an internet search for that.
That was like when HBO was like, HBO! It was nudity and real sex and all that shit.
Right.
Pimps and hoes.
Taxi Cab Confessions.
Taxi cab,
Yeah, real sex.
Uh-huh.
I used to watch all the real sexes as
Oh,
well.
I
That was
used
like
to
the
record
closest
'em.
you can get to like the porn if you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Before the
I've
internet.
been going back and watching them. They're on demand or whatever because I have HBO on demand.
Yeah.
And some of them because it's like very 90s, so the girls have like big poofy hairs and bangs, and
Right.
you can still get into it, you know.
The weird part was that you'd watch them and you're like, oh, look at these prostitutes, this is hot, and then be like, the next segment is old man dick. And you're like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Yeah, you got to fast forward.
I still watched it.
The brothel ones. Did you see that?
Love
Bunny
the
Ranch?
brothel. Bunny Ranch was amazing.
I just watched one in Amsterdam, like a week ago. It was in Amsterdam, and it was like a couples mix and match. What do you call that? Swingers.
Swingers.
Kid
Yeah.
party type deal.
It was a real
movie.
swingery thing, and I would not be into that.
Yeah, you ever swang?
Nah.
Sal?
Nah.
No swing.
It's not for me.
Yeah,
I can't be around. Look, I'm not homophobic, but I'm not going to do well if there's another naked dude.
I'm with you.
You know what I don't get? The DP scenes in
Oh,
how do
my
they, How do
God.
they do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just block it out?
I don't
They're
know.
straight porn actors. And
Yeah.
they're rubbing together.
Their dicks are a half an inch away from
Yeah.
each other,
And
their
everyone's
balls
fine
hit.
with it.
Yeah.
But don't all porn guys have to do gay first? I thought that's what the rule was.
That's what they told you.
That's a fallacy.
That's what I heard.
Phallic.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought that was like how you make your bones. No pun intended or whatever.
I mean, I did that with the open mic scene,
But-
but I don't know about the porn.
That's what I've heard, and it's more money too. There's more money in it.
In the gay.
Yeah, you got to go. I thought you go gay for like the first 5 years. You do the gay porn in order to get to the other porn. It's like the minor leagues or something.
That's an old wives' tale.
Maybe you're right.
But we have no one to confirm it.
Yeah, if you're gay and into porn or straight, call in.
Yeah, well, it has nothing to do with gay. It's just porn stars.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's what I heard. I think. Oh, you know who told me that is the comic there. The comic that was trying to do porn with the huge dick.
Ron Jeremy?
I don't want to say his name.
Well, he's got a huge dong. I'm sure he's fine with it.
He's got a huge dick. Was always at the Creek Mike. Lived with Jeff Wesselschmidt.
Oh, Shockey.
Well, you're saying his name. Now. I
Yeah.
was trying to keep him anonymous.
No, it's fine. He was in porn.
Yeah, but I think that's what they told him. They're like, you have to go this route to
Oh, I
become
would have got
bone.
a second opinion on that.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
think he
just-
did. I think that he was like, I'm out.
Like, I'll
then.
take it.
Yeah.
But he's got a huge penis.
Huge. She's a niner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you,
San
he
Francisco
says that
49er.
he's open with it?
Well, he did the porn, and we all were like, how big's your dick? He's like, it's 9.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's
That's
got like
something.
a crazy mutant dick.
Well, he's half Egyptian.
Oh, what does that
Yeah,
mean?
so he's got a real pyramid down there.
Do they have big dicks, Egyptians?
So they do now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know nothing of it.
Well, what do you got on that pad there, buddy boy?
I mean, I jotted down some stories. I have an embarrassing story to happen to me. Do you guys know that I have a tattoo of Jaden Smith?
No.
You don't know
no
that.
idea.
No.
I'm a huge Jaden Smith fan.
I'm gonna
Who's
have to-
Jaden Smith?
What are
That's
you
Will
kidding?
Smith's son.
Oh, his son.
Yeah.
I thought it was
a lot of
his
people
wife.
don't know it, so that's always an interesting topic of conversation.
After
No.
Earth.
What does he?
After Earth, he
what does
kills
he
it.
do that you're a fan of?
Oh, he's a great actor. Kid.
Oh, he's pulling up his pant leg.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit, that's a thigh tattoo on
That's
the
hilarious.
left thigh.
Good looking thigh, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Not
Yeah,
a bad
yeah.
Italian
I'm just
thigh.
everyone thinks it's crazy, but I just think he's the next big thing. and I've been following for a long. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
It's a real tattoo, but I lost a bet.
What was the bet?
I love that.
I was on the show. I lost in an episode of the show. I lost, and Joe got to pick out tattoos for all of us.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Oh, we couldn't see the tattoo until we pulled the bandage off.
I
So I
that's
did not
amazing.
see it until I peeled it off.
I applaud your gung ho. You're like, I'm doing it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't say no.
Right.
In a
right.
show, I could say no, but if you're getting punished at the end, you can't.
See, this
So
is,
he really fucked me with it.
but this is why your fans are so loyal because you're fucking loyal.
So
Yeah.
you had to sit there for what, an hour? How long did this take?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours,
Wow.
and then you're getting a tattoo. You have no idea what it is.
No idea.
Now he's a pretty good friend though, because he could have had a bunch of dicks with vomit on them and a bloody. It could have been a kid getting raped or something.
Swastikas.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
swastika.
we wanted to air it, and we didn't want it to be like offensive in that way.
Right.
Like, you know, Q, we all three of us had to get him. Q had to get one on his arm. It's a cat cartoon. It's a cat because he has 3 cats, and it says 38 live alone, has 3 cats.
Oh, that's
Ah.
But he actually loves it. He takes pride in it.
right.
That's great.
And Murray looks like a ferret, so they tattooed a ferret on him.
Mark, if we were in this situation, what tattoo would you give me?
Oh man, that's a good question. Geez, well, once you called yourself a giraffe, that would be your gay animal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe a big giraffe down the back.
Oh, that's fun. I would take a giraffe down the back.
Yeah,
I
with
think
the
we're gonna
whole
go
neck.
size though. It has to be about that Jada Pinkett Smith size.
That's his wife.
Oh, right.
I'm thinking about getting the whole family like a Smith Rushmore, Mount Rushmore.
I love that.
Yes,
You should get
that would
Jazzy
be-
Jeff on there.
throwing him out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Uncle
not
Phil
bad.
and oh boy.
Oh, wow, good for
Uncle
you,
Phil
man.
died.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. He was also Shredder, James Avery,
Was he Shredder?
in the cartoon, the Ninja Turtles cartoon. Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was Shredder.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where he made all his money.
Those voiceover gigs, that's good dough.
Mm-hmm.
I met a girl that did voiceovers last night at a concert, and she told me she did voiceovers for Robot Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And then about 5 minutes later, she was on the floor, projectile vomiting everywhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Had to call the EMTs.
Oh boy.
Middle of the concert. I didn't know her. I met her like moments before, and everyone's like, "Stay with her!" Like, and I'm
Oh,
just like,
my
I don't
God.
even know her, and she's like throwing up everywhere. And I have like napkins. I'm like wiping her the throw.
Ah.
I was the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, those Adult Swim kids are no joke.
And then I found someone who knew her from work, and then I was like, I have to leave. This isn't like, you know.
Yeah.
I stayed with her for like 20 minutes wiping up strangers. It was
Oh
bad.
man.
Vomit
Wow.
is
I
worse.
hope she's okay. They said they had to bring her to the hospital.
Ew.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Vomit's worse than shit, wouldn't you say?
I don't know.
I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah, and the kind of shit. Diarrhea might be worse than vomit, but a hard shit I wouldn't mind.
Maybe you're right, but vomit is like it's acidic and it's mushed up food and there's weird.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is. Shit is shit.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what's in shit
but
either.
it's also food.
It's both. They're both bad.
Yeah, they're both
really bad.
very
Yeah.
So
similar.
there's porn with both of them. Which one offends you more?
I can't watch any porn. I have no wacky fluids.
No.
I like a bukkake, reverse
great
bukkake.
porn.
Oh,
name.
versus the old RP. Yeah. No. I'm not saying.
fluids.
I'm not saying that you watch them. I'm saying if you did, which
Oh.
would repulse you more?
Oh, I got maybe shit actually. Now that I think about it,
Really?
I got diarrhea.
Yeah.
They're both gross. I could throw up just thinking about either one of them.
Yeah.
Have you, but you've seen them.
I've never seen
So
them.
can
no.
we get you on record? You never watched a porn that has a shit or a
I
vomit.
saw the Two Girls One Cup. I saw like a couple
Oh, that
moments
was
of it.
It's horrendous.
But,
Horrendous.
yeah, I can't. I can't get in on that.
I noticed
scene.
the vomiting. It's always dealing with Asians.
Oh yeah.
Is that
I
right?
noticed that. Yeah, Asians are a quirky bunch. I
They're
feel.
kooky. They're so repressed.
Yeah, but there's like two sides of the. This is you're here or here. You're like a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
Or you're puking on another Asian in a bathtub.
That's what I'm saying. They got to get it out in some way. They do all that weird. Have you seen the news reporter porn?
No.
It's
No.
pretty cool, actually. It's a woman at a desk delivering the news. You know, she's got papers and a teleprompter, and a guy walks on the desk, starts jerking off, and just jizzes in her face, and she never breaks. She just keeps telling the news.
Oh my God.
It's pretty hot.
Oh, that's a must watch.
That's hot.
You got to watch it. It's pretty cool. She's
I'm-
just taking a hot load while telling about, fucking
North
dynamics
Korea.
or whatever. Yeah.
Dynamics.
Does the broadcast of the news look real enough to make me believe this is a situation that actually happened, or is it kind of cheesy?
It's a little. There's not like a beep 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 beep.
I gotta
beep,
suspend
beep.
disbelief a
Headline
little.
news. A little bit, yeah. But there's a desk, and she's in a pantsuit, and there's lights.
I would like it if afterwards she stands up and goes, "I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore."
Oh, that would be
Really
fun.
something.
This just in.
Right.
Just.
I got to look up some keywords there. What would I look up?
I'd go Asian reporter, come.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That should cover it.
You might find my website if you do that.
If you want to get the news and a hard-on.
But I don't like any kind of sexual thing or porn where the girl is not really into it.
No, I don't like that
either. That turns
either.
me on. Anything where she's just getting dumped on or she's like tied up or anything. I like the girl to be going wild.
Yeah.
In fact, anything that the girl is into, that's what I like.
Yes, I'm with you. I like the woman to be happy.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, oh my God, I love this.
Yeah.
So,
You ever watch CFNM?
what the hell's that?
Just come on, close female naked males.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought that was a news network.
Yeah, it sounds like TMZ or something like
What is
Yeah.
it again? CFCNM?
CFNM.
What's it stand
Tell
for?
them, Sal.
Yes, clothed females, naked males.
Yes. So
Oh.
it's a bunch of hot chicks dressed, in clothes, jeans and a t-shirt, and then a guy comes in and he's naked and they go, "Oh, I like his balls. Oh, let me tug your dick." And the guy's like, "Okay." And it's fun because they're into it. And the guy is the loser. He's the submissive one.
Oh, see, I like a guy submissive thing, but this sounds a little too weird for me.
That's cool. They're like,
It's not that weird.
no, I'm making it sound weirder. They're at a picnic and they're like, "I want you to bang me," and the guy's like, "Whatever you want." And
Oh,
they just sit
wow.
on his dick or whatever. This is a filthy
Said
episode.
it before, and
is.
I'll say it again. I want a reverse bukkake. Write in. Send me a postcard.
Oh, my Lord.
I want 30 women just creaming all over my eyes. I want to be blinded.
Boy, that'd be a great poncho commercial,
Right.
wouldn't it?
There's not enough good poncho commercials out
No,
there.
that's why you don't see ponchos. There's no ads.
That's right.
I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Should be a good bukkake commercial.
It's the first. You know that Morton Salt where the little girl's got the umbrella?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be you, but with jizz.
Yeah, but I don't want the
Jizz.
umbrella. I want it right in my ears, my eyes. I want to be floating away.
There's
you
your
go.
tattoo. There's your tattoo.
There's your
Yes.
tattoo.
A bunch of vaginas squirting all over me. And I'm
Yes.
Like this.
And
Ah!
I'd like the parasol. Keep the parasol.
Keep it for
I would-
effect.
I would need a safe word though, because I feel like as soon as it hit my eyes, I'd be like, I don't want this anymore. Fuck you. I'm out.
You need one of those flushers at a lab, where you flush out your eyes.
Right.
I'm really picturing it right
Yeah,
now.
oh yeah, me
it's
too.
pretty- I'm picturing I have a big heart on.
You know what I don't
Joe.
get is these these girls who take a shot now to not get a period. Have you
What?
heard about this?
Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah.
3 months they go no
What
period.
is it, like a whiskey or Jaeger?
like a needle.
Oh. I thought
Yeah.
it was like
They inject the whiskey.
I see.
Yeah. If that was the case, then nobody would be.
And they don't have a period.
Yeah, and I think for them it's a matter of convenience.
Yes.
But you gotta think like you're really disrupting some stuff down
You're
there.
messing with
Right.
nature.
Yeah.
Because your uterine lining needs to shed.
Uterine lining.
Yeah.
Wow, well done,
I
buddy.
read a pamphlet.
You've been Googling.
Uh-huh.
But it does seem very inconvenient. These women that with the period, that is brutal. Every couple
yeah.
hours, you got to go. You got to pull it out. You got to stick it in. And
Yeah.
it's a whole thing. You bleed through the pants, the underwear, and then you're on
Yeah.
edge. It
I
really
have-
seems like a nightmare.
I have no period phobia. You got a period? Show me. Spotting? Bring it on.
Right.
I love a leopard.
Really, I'm the exact opposite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Not for me.
you're little meefed.
None of this. I don't know what that is.
You're a little queased by it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not.
Well, I don't want to eat it.
It sounds
as
like
a
you
s-
welcomed it.
I'm not into a stew or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
but if
Oh.
it's there, I'll still bang you or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'll still go down on you.
Oh,
Go down?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I just stay up top. Stay on the
Wow.
top floor.
Top shelf.
yeah, yeah, but there's all sorts of stuff going on in the area.
Nah, just eat the cheese off the pizza. Leave the
Yeah.
crust.
Nature's way of saying take a few days off.
I got no days off. I'm a
Yeah.
workaholic.
I feel like if you go down with its period, it seems like you guys don't have enough in common. You should be able to go. You got your period for 3 days. Let's hang out. We'll have some conversation.
Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll chat.
But I'm trying to show, hey, I'm into you.
And then
you
what's your take on this girl who's like, yeah, I have my period, go for it.
Oh, they never enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not into it.
Well, they get horny
so
on their
who is
period.
enjoying it?
I guess the guy
I
watching.
urge you to reconsider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna make a phone call.
It's
something.
like what was I gonna say? Ah, jeez, I had an analogy there.
I'm not coming over tonight, Natalie.
Oh, Natalie and Bulia.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So what do you got on here? Let's get an embarrassing story from Sal.
All right, I got
I'm starting to think this is just a to-do list that you're looking at.
Oh, my to-do list is on here.
Oh, okay.
But he said bring some stories, so like on the way over, I just jotted down some stuff that came to mind.
Hit us something you
Please.
jotted. What's a jot?
Here's something that went over like I bombed last night too on stage at the upfronts. I ate shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It
Ah.
was really bad. But I bombed. I was at some on the road, and I went to this fair or whatever, and they had a leather booth where they like would engrave leather, so you can buy a wallet or a belt, and they would put whatever you want in it.
Right.
And so we were filming like a documentary, and so I was like, it was an little old lady, white hair, that ran the place, and it says, we'll put whatever you want on it. So I tested her. I said, there's a sign there that says you'll put whatever I want on this wallet. And she goes, yeah, I'll put whatever you want. I said, what if it's a little edgy? And she goes, oh, we'll do it. So she goes, what is it? And I go, put fat cunt.
Aha.
So she goes, she doesn't skip a beat. She goes, no problem. She opens the machine. She opens it. Which font do you want?
Oh,
she
wow.
puts fat cunt.
Oh, wow.
They burn it. They emblazon it into the wallet. Now I have a wallet that says fat cunt. Thought it was really funny, right?
That's great.
So I'm carrying around the fat cunt wallet. My friends get a kick out of it. I'm at a friend's house for Thanksgiving.
Oh, boy.
Family's around the table. And my friend brings it up. He goes, oh, tell everybody about how that's so funny about your wallet. And so I'm like, all right. I was a little hesitant, but I figured it was funny. I took it out. I told the story. I showed the fat cunt wallet. The whole family sitting around the Thanksgiving table. And I just got back like 18 complete silence, blank stares.
Wow.
Holding the fat cunt thing. Like everything's out. All the fixings are out. And everything. And it was just like, I've never felt, even on stage, I've never felt so, like I bombed so bad. My skin was crawling.
I know that feeling.
At that point, you just had to pull money out of the wallet and hand it to everybody.
Right.
20,
There was
take
young
20
people
bucks.
there, too.
Oh.
Like, and young people were offended.
What is that?
Well,
know.
here's the
That's
thing.
on them at some point.
Yeah.
But
Here's
get
the
a
thing.
life.
Cunt in the comedy community has become very whatever. For the
Okay.
young comedian people. We say, Sarah and I always talk about this. We say cunty all the time. She's a cunt. That's a cunt. He's a cunt. I got a cunt. I just shit on my own cunt.
Yeah, it's like a British thing, too. That's like a nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
But in other communities and other circles, cunt is not accepted. Like if you say cunt in front of my mother, she'll cry and throw you out of the house. You know what I
Right,
mean? But
right.
we become so
Beloved cunt.
immune. Yes.
Desensitized.
That's
Yes.
desensitized.
Beloved cunt. Right.
One of the best episodes in television history.
Beloved cunt.
Season 1, episode 8, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh,
Take it
wow.
for a spin.
You know the episode.
Yeah, I've watched it so many times. It's amazing. It's like
Yeah.
the number 1 episode to
It's a
me.
typo. Yeah.
This is a dirty episode. I'm part of it. Did I make this really dirty? I
No,
feel
we're
like-
dirty deep down, but you
Okay.
pulled it out, I think.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
feel
even
like
think
we're
it's
like
deep
3
down.
red foxes, like, talking right now.
Yeah, yeah. But, yeah, come on. With the fact we're all going to die one day. Get over yourself. Have a sense of humor. I don't get that shit. I get mad at them at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, I get if you're pulling the wallet out at church, it's at midnight mass to put a thing in the bucket. And you go, hey, everybody, look at this.
Right.
That I get. But
Thanksgiving, though, you're on my side?
I'm on your side.
Thanks, all right,
and
all
someone
right.
asked you to pull it out.
Yeah,
You should be
that's true.
thankful for the fat cunts.
Yeah.
Yes, the Pilgrims would have liked it.
Yeah, there was probably a lot of fat cunts on the Mayflower.
I'm sure.
You got to imagine fat cunts since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fat cunt Aborigines.
Fat cunts with a Vogue back then. All the Renaissance. They wanted fat cunts.
Not to mention, the Pilgrims came here. They took over the land from all these thin cunts, the Native Americans. So that's offensive.
The cunt
skinny-
tribe.
Yeah, skinny
Yeah.
cunts.
The
Yeah.
Nava cunts.
Thin cunts.
Yeah.
Why is like when someone's too skinny? Why is that not an insult? Why is fat? If someone's like rail thin,
Yeah.
Why is it not? Look at the skinny cunt. Fat cunt is like a thing.
I'm totally with you. It's the one that you got to punch up things.
Yeah.
Fat is worse. My thing is, none of us are really bald, but bald guys get it the worst because there's fat shaming. You're a dick if you make fun of fat people. You can make fun of bald people all day, and bald is way worse. It's uncurable. Fat you can lose.
Yeah, that's true.
Bald is worse, but you can call it cue. Hey, look at cue ball. Just saying.
Bald
Yeah.
asshole.
Bald asshole.
Trick or treat.
Right.
Yes.
Trick.
Hate crime.
We're a group.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a classic as well.
Wow. So do you have the fat cunt on you?
I don't.
That's a funny thing to say. Pull out that fat cunt.
Yeah.
Drop it right on the table.
Yeah.
That would've been a good-
that leathery fat cunt.
That would have been a good tattoo as well, a big fat cunt.
Right. It's like
I think you guys should do it.
I
Why
can't
don't you
get a
do
tattoo.
it?
I'm afraid of needles.
Oh.
I'm afraid of commitment.
And they're permanent too. Yeah, yeah. It seems.
You'd always have your period then if you're a woman.
Yeah, I'm not.
Can't
I'm
get
not.
that needle.
Not into a.
Since a young age, can't get. What about when you got to draw blood?
Oh,
I don't like a draw of blood, like a finger prick. It sucked. But now I've gotten better. When I was a kid, I was like deathly afraid, and then you become. It's only a second, but
Yeah.
a tattoo seems like it's hours and hours of them needling you and sticking ink in
It's
you.
not a pleasant experience.
It doesn't
at
seem
all.
pleasant. No.
You have any?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Did it hurt? Did they hurt?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They can when the more they do it. Like this one was the most I've ever 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
When it's getting that much into it, the nerves are like it's like really raw.
Ah.
It's like rough.
Oh
you
my
start
God.
just sweating, and your whole body shakes because it's like so much like.
And you have to just sit there. You can't be like, ah!
No, you have to stay so still, or the guy will be like a dick and be like, dude,
Wow.
I'm trying to fucking make art here.
And you're bleeding and shit.
Bleeding.
Ah,
It's
sounds
not,
horrible.
It's not really that good.
And you always hear people say, I'm addicted. I can't stop. I need to get more.
Yeah.
So is it the pain? Is it the permanency they like?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
The getting part of it for me is no fun at all.
Right.
And I only get one every like few years, so you forget. And then as soon as you get in the chair and they start doing it again, you're like, fuck, why am I doing this? It's like it feels like your flesh is ripping and burning.
I'm glad they have the tattoo till you're 8. You can't get it till you're 18. Because when I was a kid, I wanted a tattoo in cursive on my lower back that said "Peace, Love, and Rock and Roll." That's what I was talking about. I would tell my friends, like, I'd be like, yeah, I was like 11. I was like, that's what I want, peace, love, rock and roll.
If you ever bent over near a comedian, your life would be over.
Yeah. Well, now it's to a point it would be hilarious. I'd be like, yeah, check it out. I'm an idiot. I'm a goof.
It's
Look at,
ironic.
you know?
Like my Jaden.
Right. Like, it'd be hilarious. They'd be like, I'm the funniest guy ever.
Right.
But there would have been a period there where it's pretty embarrassing.
My first one I got when I was 18. My dad took me for my birthday.
Wow.
And he was like 50 or whatever he was at the time. And so he's like, let's get one together. He got his first one. I got my first one.
Yeah.
And that was also a really bad experience because I didn't see anything I liked. And you know how like tattoo guys can have this like reputation of being assholes, some of them very arrogant and stuff.
Yeah.
I got one of these guys, and I'm looking in the place for a couple hours. I'm like, I don't see anything. And then, thank God I didn't do this. But he goes, come on, you got to get something. Like my dad's like, it was experience, pick something. So I'm like, all right. I saw a Daffy Duck.
Oh.
I didn't get it. Thank God, because the guy insulted me, thankfully.
Thank
he
God.
goes, you look like a cartooner when you walked in.
Jesus.
I was like, show me the skulls.
Yeah.
So then he goes, this is a new thing we got, and I hadn't seen anywhere. He opens it, and there was tribal stuff in it. This is before Guido's took it over. It was more like of an earthy thing.
Yes.
Right.
And he's like, I'll draw you up a unique design. I was like, okay. And I got a tribal. I was 18. I'm 38 now. So and then after that, it was taken over by all the meatheads and everything.
Right.
So I have this horrible
Let's see it.
tribal tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's a
really
doozy.
bad.
But you get a sock on that.
You get a sock on it, but it's it now.
Yeah.
People judge you.
Right.
They judge you. I was going to remove it, but then I was like, look, it was an experience with my dad, so I just keep it.
Yeah.
But it really looks like when you don't like to judge people, or maybe you really do, and it's like, this makes it real easy. I see people stare at me and judge me with it.
But it humbles you, I think.
Yeah.
What's the removal process these days? Is that painful and horrible?
They say it's worse than the tattoo.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Lasers.
Does it look clean? Does it come off all right?
I know someone who did it, and everything was gone, but this part of the skin where it was like a little bit like rough.
Ew.
Yikes. Yeah, that sounds unpleasant.
Oh, boy.
It's weird to me that get a tattoo, no offense, but to get a tattoo when you don't have it in mind already, like, I'll just go pick something out.
Right.
Yeah, those are people that are maybe carefree or just not with it.
Right.
Like, when I go to a restaurant, I have trouble picking a dish. And then you know when you pick that wrong one, you already tell the waiter, and it's too late, and you're like, my meal's ruined. It's that forever.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
a tattoo you have in mind, but like I've seen people do that at the movies too, which is also baffling to me. Where people are like in line in the movies, they're like, okay, so what's this about?
Oh, God.
All right, maybe
that's
not that
odd.
one, but what about this one? And people do that. People will go to the movies and then just see what they'll
That's
pick something out there.
crazy.
That's fascinating to me.
I would never do that.
Yeah,
No.
it's kooky.
Yeah, but hey, maybe they'll learn about something they don't know about.
Indeed.
Last movie you saw. I saw this Ex Machina.
Yes.
Have you seen
I
it?
The
love
only
it.
guy who hasn't seen it
Have
on
you
the
seen it?
planet.
I love it. I've seen it twice.
Oh, so good.
I gotta
loved
see
it.
it.
How amazing was the robot?
It's great. It's really great. I loved it. Very sexy and fun.
Really?
And,
It's a must see.
Is it American?
it's American.
No,
It's
no,
not
it was
American?
British, I think.
It's British, but there's American actors in it.
Yeah.
Well, Oscar Isaac is American.
Oh, I like him.
He's amazing.
He's the dude that played the billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
he's
was awesome. That
he's
dan-
great.
that
I've seen him in
dance
3
scene?
movies and he's amazing. The dance scene is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I
It's
gotta
really
see it.
great.
Maybe I'll see it this weekend.
It's fun. It's
Do
funny.
yourself treat yourself.
I also saw Unfriended, which I enjoyed. It's that horror movie. It's all on a computer screen.
Yeah.
And it's
Didn't
like
get
they're all
annoying?
video blogging. I thought it was. I mean, it was annoying. There's a whole chunk that's so annoying and silly, but I thought it was enjoyable. It's pretty fun.
Okay, so
There's
you would recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, if you're on the road and you're killing time or
Were you
whatever.
scared?
There's like some scare. I don't really get scared.
Me neither,
Scared at
but-
movies. There's like I know there's a guy holding a boom right off of the
Right.
shot, you know. But there's some scare scenes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's suspenseful. It's exciting.
I saw It Follows.
I loved It Follows.
So I thought that was excellent.
So good.
Horror?
Yeah, it's a horror. It's like a throwback, like late 70s, early 80s type horror. And it's really, this is something you never say about horror movies. It's really well acted and it's shot really well.
Yeah.
It's like the cinematography is wonderful and the acting is great.
All right.
Yeah, we really took a turn.
Yeah. You
feel like yelling cunt just to bring us back.
Yeah, fat cunts. There's a couple of fat cunts in there.
Go see Fat Cunt. It's rated G, surprisingly. All right, what else we got?
Well, we're really just going off my list here.
With the fans recommending you, we want to get you.
Yeah, what are you a single guy? Are you on the road? Are you getting laid? Orgies? Gay stuff? Anything
I got nothing crazy to report there. There I'm going to fail you.
Sure. Well,
yeah.
What about your first gay experience?
Oh, right. Well, my first and only. Later, I realized it to be possibly a gay experience, but I didn't realize it at the time. Okay, so it's in college.
Oh boy,
right?
Now we're cooking.
And okay, so everyone's drinking. You do all the crazy.
funnel.
You drink a lot at one time.
Yeah, the keg stands.
Yes, and everyone's doing all that sort of thing, right? And a bunch of people pass out. I'm one of them, but I'm kind of half awake. And I got a buddy doing the old teabag to everybody.
Oh, the Bill Cosby.
He's doing it as a joke?
As a joke.
That's a weird sense of humor.
So it's like a big party, and a drunk guy or whatever, and he does a teabag, and everyone's laughing and everything, and and then the guy would wake up and be like, "Ah, you fucking dick, you got me, like he put it on my forehead or whatever, right?"
Right.
And I was like half awake. I'm like, "Fuck these guys, I'm not gonna let them get me."
Yes.
So when he put his testicles on my forehead, I decided to not, even though I was up, not to jump up and be like, "Fuck you, you didn't get me."
Yeah.
So I just let him do it, and then when I didn't wake up, he moved on. But what I did was I endured the rubbing of the testicles on my forehead.
Yeah.
You see, and then later on, I was like, "Oh, that might have been
a gay moment.
An indirect gay moment."
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder if I would have been better off being like, "Nah," I'd jump up and be like, "Fuck you."
I think you would have.
Now.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
I mean,
gay, though.
Well, maybe there was a hint of curiosity.
But I allowed. I mean, why wouldn't I jump up?
Exactly.
In my head, it was like, I didn't want him to get me because he got like 3 people in a row.
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, fuck this! I'm not going to go down in history as you put your balls in my head." But the irony was he still did it.
Right. But I don't think that's a homosexual experience.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I sucked him a little.
Aha!
Oh, interesting.
Basically, you treated his balls like a bear. You played dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Right.
It's an interesting tactic. It was like a T-Rex.
Don't you think that whenever you watch a war movie, I feel like the first sign of anything, I would just be fake dead. And they'd be like, "Joe, get up. What are you doing, you idiot?" Like, I feel like one rocket 3 miles away, I'd be like, and I'd just lay down. Like, they got me. I'm out. Forget it.
I bet there was some of that on D-Day, the storming of
there's gotta be
Normandy.
a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stories of people like pretending to be dead, hiding under their dead buddies and stuff. But I would do it so quick. It would just the phone would ring, and I'd be like, "I'm out. I'm dead."
You're at the base
got
camp. I'm out.
I think about that too. Like if someone shoots up a movie theater while I'm in it.
Yeah.
And there's only
yeah.
one,
Oh, immediately.
I just go right down.
Right.
But then think about the moment that you're laying there and you're hearing the bullets still.
Of course.
And you're like, "Am I about to get shot or not?"
Yeah.
Terrifying. All those shootings are terrifying.
Yeah.
Eesh.
But anyway, so that's what I did. I played it. But then I thought, why didn't I just get up
Yeah.
before it ever got to me?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why I have all these questions.
Well, I think you were a little curious, and you said, "What's the worst that could happen?" I think if you would put it on your mouth, you would have gotten up.
Were you aroused by the balls?
No, not at all.
Yeah, then
Not-
that's
it was
not-
repulsing.
Yeah. So you're fine.
Yeah.
I put my finger up a friend's ass probably when I was about 12.
Yeah.
A thumb.
Yeah. Thumb's not bad.
Thumb's not bad.
No.
But I knew he was.
None of it's bad.
Okay, so then we're serious.
Well, we were like wrestling in bed, which sounds bad.
Wait. Okay.
We were wrestling and it made it to the bed, and I think I knew he was kind of gay. So I said,
Wait, this is way more gay than my story.
I don't think he was gay, but he was bi. This kid was a little effeminate.
You're just
But
checking
you
his
knew it.
oil.
You knew it, and you were wrestling in bed, and then you you fucked his ass with your thumb.
I had an inkling that he might have been a little homo, fagalist, and we were wrestling, and I remember I just put my thumb up his ass, and I was like, he'll enjoy this. I remember thinking that.
That's
and he
nice.
went, what? Yeah. And he went, whoa, what are you doing? And I went, sorry. And that was it.
Are you joking?
No, his name was Drew.
Do you know this story?
I think you might have told that story before, but I don't think
Sure.
it's so gay. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I think
Is
it's
Drew
thoughtful.
gay? Is Drew gay today?
I don't know him anymore. I don't know. We stopped hanging out.
When you say up his ass,
I got like a half an inch in his asshole.
That's not
I
bad.
thought you meant you just went into the crack.
Well, I did, but I could tell the pants were still on, like the underwear, but I could tell I got in there.
What kind of underwear are we talking?
Boxers.
Star Wars, He-Man?
Like a plain Hain.
At 12, you're wearing boxers.
He was.
Oh, wow. I was wearing cartoon tighties till I was 22.
I was in a full wetsuit.
So he's 12, so he had a nice schlong then. Was
Yeah.
that a child one?
No.
he had a wee
No.
wee.
He had a
Pee-pee or wee-wee.
Oh,
or,
that's intense, man. That's,
Yeah.
You made me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, me and my friends we got real gay. We're like never touching, but we used to play board games naked.
Oh, wow. You ever put the thimble up your ass or anything like that?
Nah, the top hat.
Fuck it.
Which games?
We had a Batman Monopoly game. I remember we'd play that. Me and a friend, Phil, would just sit there naked. I remember my mom walked in and she went, "Hey, boy, Dad," and just closed that door right behind us.
You put your thumb in his bat cave.
What am I hearing right now?
Well, there was no touching. We were just experimenting. We were young.
I don't understand what I'm hearing. You were home,
Yeah.
and your family was home,
Yeah.
and you got naked to play Monopoly Batman.
You
It was
got
very
that
hot
right.
down there.
You didn't
Yeah.
unlock the door.
Oh, no. $200 to pass go, buddy. We left it open. Nothing was happening.
Whose idea was it, and what did being gay for the game add?
It was just, we were super close, and we didn't know what sexuality was. I took a shower with a friend once.
As a child, I can
Yes,
maybe.
as a child.
Well, there's only one shower here at the studio, so.
Right.
but why did you get naked? I
don't know. We were trying shit out. But no touching. I wasn't attracted
At
to
Monopoly
him.
games, they last a while.
Yeah, it was hot. It was a long time. Get these pants off.
Wait, and so your mom decided to recoil instead of investigate?
Oh, completely.
Did you ever speak to her about it again?
Not a once.
This is mind blowing to me.
It's interesting for sure.
He doesn't care. But you're on the edge of your seat.
I mean, this is like the number one thing I've heard in quite some time.
Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, you don't think that's a really unbelievable?
This is the first time it's ever popped into my head since it happened.
If it was winter,
Really?
I would think
You
it was
buried
weird.
it.
I buried it. I totally buried it.
Right. If it was December, it would be weird. But if it's July, I mean, come on.
It's a hot city in New
Hot,
Orleans.
swampy city.
Yeah, I did have a shawl on. No, I'm joking. I had a wedding gown on. That was it. Just the mask, the screen on the face.
The veil.
The veil. I had a veil on. That was it. He had a catcher's mask on.
A beekeeper.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I can't believe you're not fascinated.
That's fascinating. It's interesting, but
I think he's
Those
numb
were two bangers in a
he's
row.
numb to
Yeah.
my weirdness.
This wasn't the thumb. This wasn't Dean.
different. That was
Drew.
Drew. This was Phil.
Drew and Phil.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're both accountants now or something.
I would seek him out.
Yeah,
maybe they're nudists.
maybe.
Maybe
Were you
planted the
afraid?
seed.
Were you afraid for a while of a impending conversation with
Yes,
your
the
mom?
mom thing is what worried me. Not really the actual nudeness. But I remember he was more endowed than me, and that really bugged me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Monopoly Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
Never heard of it.
It was a
What was
collector's
Boardwalk?
item.
Was it the Bat Cave or?
Something like that. Then you had like the Joker Land, and then you had Penguin Village, and shit like that.
We had Bostonopoly.
Sounds like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was all Boston type things.
You know the story behind Monopoly?
No.
This guy was broke during the Depression, had no money, and he invented this game to act rich because it's all rich. So he
Right.
was so fantasized and obsessed with rich people. He made this game about it, and he sold it to Parker Brothers or whoever the fuck, and it took off.
No way.
Sold billions and billions, and he became the Monopoly guy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is well known, but obviously, it's Atlantic City. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you know?
I didn't know that, but I think he was from Atlantic City.
Yeah, it's all the streets in Atlantic
That's
City.
right. The boardwalk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Baltic.
Right.
Huh.
Okay, a little trivia.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's fun.
was that the embarrassing story you gave us?
Fat cunt was.
Oh, that was the embarrassing.
The
Yeah.
testicles was. I just thought it when I got here.
Uh-huh. What's the tattoo on the bicep there?
It's song lyrics for a buddy of mine.
Oh, which song?
It's
Hippie Hippie Shake?
No, yeah. If it was, what would we do after this?
Kokomo?
Missy Elliott?
It's "Praise You" by Fatboy Slim. It was a friend of mine's favorite song and passed away.
Oh,
So I
well.
threw it right on there.
Oh, boy.
That's all right.
Damn it, I'll get you.
It was just a few days ago, so it's cool.
What?
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
Jesus
I'm
Christ,
I'm
man.
totally kidding. I just gave you a zinger.
Whew.
Nah,
Yeah, that was close.
It's not.
Oh boy, oh boy.
This is the way we close it out.
Yeah, I guess.
How are we? I mean, what do we? How are we on time? Are we closing out? We want to close out on
we got to
that.
wrap up
We got
here
a
in a
few
minute.
minutes.
I think we might be over schedule here. We got a whole team of people here. They're all giving us the eyes.
All right, end on my best friend's death.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
Jeez, oh, easy.
Well, hopefully he'll come back.
It was a real humdinger.
Yeah, how'd he go? Don't answer that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, let's not do that. We want to talk about bloody cunts.
Sure.
All right.
All
A
right.
great band.
Hello, we are the Bloody Cunts
Yeah.
from Boston.
Right, they're playing at the Roxy. Bring a poncho.
I feel like I was late, and I also feel like I'm high, and so I hope it was fun for you guys.
You've been wonderful. Do you want to plug the show and all the business? Plug some things. I mean, you have your own gigantic audience, so maybe it's not even.
The show's on True on Thursdays nights.
The show is Lunch. Great show. Everybody loves it.
Impractical
Impractical Jokers.
And we tour on the weekends. We're on the road, and tour dates are on thetenderloins.com. That's our comedy troupe's name.
Yeah, check it out. Check out the show. Thanks for doing the show. We appreciate it.
I was psyched to do it.
You're a great
I'm
guest.
telling you, I listen to it all the time.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Good stories. Good stuff.
All right,
Makes
boys.
us feel
Yeah.
so good.
Jaden Smith, if you're listening, contact this man.
I met him.
Oh, you met him?
I showed him.
What?
I showed him it.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow.
Yeah. I should have said that before.
What did he say?
Wow.
He freaked the fuck out.
Oh my
He
God.
was, and it was the most surreal thing ever because he was dressed as Batman.
Wow,
He was
Wow, it
dressed-
all wraps up,
I
everybody.
was
Yes.
at Comic-Con, and he was in a white Batman outfit.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it was him, but he wore that to Kim and Kanye West's wedding. I saw it on
Oh,
the internet.
wow.
And I said, oh, this guy's real, has a good sense of humor. He's dressed as Jaden Smith at their wedding. He got about 5 feet from us.
Uh-huh.
And then he was approaching M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, my
We were just
God.
standing in a hallway in a hotel, and I said, oh, my God, this white Batman's going to go talk to M. Night Shyamalan. And they just did After Earth. I didn't piece it together. He pulled
Yeah.
off the bat suit. It was Jaden Smith.
Wow.
That's the best twist ending that M. Night Shyamalan's ever been a part of.
I was
right.
10 feet from him. It was 2 weeks after the tattoo. I still had the scab on the tattoo.
Wow.
I'm like, I got to fucking show him right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, but here's the thing. It didn't air yet. And if I showed him and he had an adverse reaction to it, and he was like, fuck that you're not going to show that on TV or something like that, then I would have got it for no reason.
Right.
So it was like a real, I was like, because if he liked it, fine. But it was a real gamble.
It's a dilemma.
And I showed him, I pulled my pants down, and he flipped out in a good way.
Wow.
But
that's
Joe
great.
taped it, and it's him as Batman, down by my thigh, being like, I don't believe it.
That's
and he goes,
amazing.
the first one. It's the first time someone got a tattoo of me.
Oh, my God.
And I told him the context, too, that I was forced to do it.
Right.
But he was still took it as a badge of honor,
That's great.
which is the best way you could take it.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
And-
exciting.
And he's a Scientologist.
I hope
Yeah,
someone
I
gets a
believe,
Joe
yeah.
List tattoo.
What's that?
I hope someone gets a Joe List tattoo.
It'll happen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I believe it will.
Call in.
Save a lot of space for that forehead.
Oh, jeez. Come on.
Hey.
All right. Well, we gotta wrap
Yeah.
it up. Thank you so much for coming. we
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Yeah.
My bladder's about to erupt.
Yeah, watch Impractical Jokers and check out Sal and the group live.
Yes, thank you so much, guys.
And Twitter, anything?
At Sal Vulcano.
All right.
Yeah.
And you know where to find these two hooligans on the internets at Mark Norm.
At Joe List Comedy.
And we'll see you next week.
Yes.
And probably in hell.
Can't wait.
Take it easy.